rehost here with the solution that we play all the games on NetEase. Fly in the bottom left hand side in the blue. The Chinese overlay seems to be a little late to the party and doesn't display the colors properly, which, you know, happens. And of course, LawLiet in the, what is it, lemon? I think it's lemon. Upper right hand side. The heroes shouldn't change really. Blade Master versus Keeper, explained this before. But now we get this on the road. If the peon steals something here, nah, it's impossible. So again, the question is, how does LawLiet play the game? He's the one dictating the pace of this matchup. When to erect an expansion, when to mass. And before we had this disconnect, I wanted to talk about LawLiet's patented AP push positions, because he found a way to sneak in a wisp into a position where neither the Blade Master or a Grunt can go. Oh, Blade! Wow, that was so close. It takes time to set this AP up, but it's so good. Fast tech late racks, as you can't really use your racks early, I think, or your grunts early. So I like it. But yeah, we've seen in, what was it, Lin versus Remind, how important it is to scout for APs. Like, especially against LawLiet and Remind, who are, you know, sneaky, cheeky players. And there is an AP. Hidden? Is Fly too busy chasing the Keeper to realize this? Lin saw the APs pretty much a split second after they were built. But the peons are still working on the lumber, not on information. And this looks pretty successful thus far. I got it, okay. That either takes the Blade Master off the map, but he's in the north. Did he get a staff? Yes, he did. Okay, so he can cancel it in no time. Feels like orcs got this into their build to scout for it. They have to get a little out of position for that. They can't steal too much on the Night Elf side of things. Oh, actually gets through with 50%. Problem at the moment, LawLiet has no Entangle to kill these grunts. Is it worth it if you get a 1-for-1? Oh, there's Entangle now. No repair. I think he will just give up on the AP, not using any healing at the moment. What memory do you use? DDR4 or 5? Dude, I don't know. Solani, thank you for the 56-month resale. Okay. Despite the Ancient Protector not going through, we have a little bit of a push in the base, and that gets rid... Oh, wakes up the creeps as well. That gets rid of shamans early. And that grunt is just dead. Nice of the creeps to leave the last to the hunt. So that's quite a jump start for LawLiet into this match. 2.5. Fyron. Oh, we have a little bit of a sub-train going on. Thank you, Fyron88, 10-month resub. Music still on? Oh, sorry, guys. Fixed now, but 3-minute delay. Okay, Serpent Ward opening, pretty standard. This will be the game for most of the series, I think. Interesting to see that there's no expansion up for LawLiet. Not at all. So will he go for another push? Or is it something different? He has to expand at some point. Oh, expansion in the base! Nice! Orc got so good on scouting and cancelling expansions. Fly is looking for it. You see the Blade Master movement. He's definitely looking for it. He wants to cancel it. This is the timing to do so. But it's... Of course you need Nature's Blessing, and the expansion is very, very, very late. But at least it's safe. So it might be the same timing as a cancel expansion, but you save the resources. And you have the ability to go creep jacking. Shadowhunter will be entangled again once the cooldown is off. He just wants the second hero. Lots of pressure. Surround opportunity. Trying to block his way out with a Serpent Wall, and that is actually working. Well played by Fly. But LawLiet is blocking the road once again. Heal potion last second. Tries to go with the Acid Bomb. There might be one more entangle, but he's right next to the shop. Is the potion of cooldown is the question. Keeper in trouble as the Blade Master hacking and slaying away. Sick save by Fly. That was incredible. Of course, investment of time and of course the money for the potion. But here we go. Will this expansion stand? Fly also very low Blade Master experience wise. Goes for the signature Wyvern on this map to get vision and a little bit of creep speed. Yeah, Shaman late, so he can do a little more. That was probably the last big entangle timing. And a counter expansion. Fly seems to be very happy with his early game thus far.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Crystal Ball on this map, it's a big map, so why not? Grubby Fanboy, thank you for the sub. Oh, Blade Master. Down to 50%. Has a staff. Should be able to get out. I don't think he has mirror image. Haven't seen a crit yet, but I wasn't paying too much attention, to be honest. Another Crystal Ball right here, so decent reveal against the Blade, I think. So, can LawLiet crack this expansion bottom right? If it's even bases, Orc is in favor. But LawLiet's expansion will be faster, of course, and then can he build the critical mass? He's not the biggest fan of tier 3, I think, compared to a Moon, for example, who loves to go tier 3. But rather more tier 2, longer tier 2, more mass compared to a higher tech. But Fly is finding a nice opening to maybe get this expansion up as he's pushing right away before the first gold coin was mined. LawLiet, of course, one of the best players in the history of this game to go for Wisp detonates, which is expensive, but gets rid of a lot of mana. But Fly splits are incredible. There was never really an opportunity to detonate on both Shamans or one Shaman and the Shadowhunter. LawLiet already with an auto transition. Shadowhunter spending a lot of mana on these level 2 snakes. Ultra hard to engage into this now. Snake pit has been opened, damage done, and the Wisps, not sure if they can repair this. Arch a little too far forward, getting kicked immediately. Wisps are coming out, need to repair. Piercing and magic damage, of course, not the greatest against buildings, but slowly but steady, eh? Missing the piercing damage now in the fight. LawLiet always finds the position outside the snakes. And is he running out of steam? 50%. He has a heal scroll still, but focus fire by LawLiet. Needs healing immediately gets it. But I think this abandons the push and the expo is still up. He will clean this up, LawLiet. But the expo is up too. Very good distraction push. Could have worked with a higher commitment. But he just wanted to buy time And he got the expo up, and now 2 base, exactly what he wants. But knowledge is power, and now LawLiet knows. No Trick, thank you for the sub. Good luck in Nations League, mate. Cheering for you guys.
A player's forces are under attack.
Do you have a team nickname as well? I guess in Warcraft it's not the 3 Lions. Is it something else? Are you singing Warcraft's Coming Home prior to the clan war? Red spot for Fly. Warsong battle drums. Nah, not that great. I mean, it's always cool to have a little bit more damage in the army, but it doesn't work on sticks, so... On grunts and shaman, barely noticeable. On the blade master, it's cool. If you don't go for Kodos anyway, because then you can obviously sell it as it's redundant. Focus, Lin, Fly are almost the same age, around 35. I think Focus is a little younger. Fly is the oldest. Lin and Moon are basically the same age, just 2 weeks apart. I think the oldest player in the scene is either Sonic or Enter.
A player's forces are under attack.
The ancient Enter. After a more or less high-paced early game, with AP push and hero focus and action and expo push, we slowed down a little. Fly very heavy on creeping once to level 3. And I wonder what build this is. It's definitely Windwalk crit, but is it mirror image? Big opening for LawLiet at the moment, just the belt. And Fly far away. From his main, Willy Town Portal. Very good decision to go for reinforced defenses, because this base push is kind of obvious. Ancient Protector even. And Fly is supply blocked. Smart play. He knows, okay, Fly, you got the resource to go into high supply, but if you don't have burrows, then you can't put it into units. The Archer focus fire once again, just insane. Blade Master has to do the heavy lifting as well as the Shadow Hunter. Wisps are coming in. Oh, 2 Raiders not in the fight! That's unfortunate. And the Blade Master is so low already. Invo Potion. Wow, that Wisp detonate takes... Oh my god, Fly! 9 supply! Blade Master so lost. Aiming for the Hail Mary. And the Blade Master, is he revealed? Gets a little bit of healing thanks to the heal scroll. But man, 9 supply not in the fight. How can this happen? He deals with the APs. But this is also 9 supply, 8 not in the fight. Also about to drop. Now you realize this. Could have cost him the game. But LawLiet just brute forcing. He knows he has the supply lead now. Is it just me, or is the observer making us a little dizzy here? Kinda hectic, eh? Next fight, new Wisps. Can they connect this time against Ensnare? Looks like it, but detonating mostly on the blade and a couple of shaman. Invo Potion again, hero focus again. But the heal spray, is it enough to survive against the crit? Oh, Keeper got Thorns Aura actually, and that hurt the Blade Master himself. Heal wave last second. But Fly, only 55. Now the towers are up. That's a good solution, of course, against everything. And Fly is hurting himself with the Thorns Aura. Just a tiny bit. But, you know, on this level, everything makes different. And why go for higher level Treants? Why go for higher level Entangle if it's dispelled anyway? Smart decision by LawLiet, who I think is in a better spot this game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, how would this game look if Fly is not forgetting about the 3 units in his base? Nature striking back. There's no barracks anymore. That was killed and destroyed before. So no demos. No mining here in the main. Second defense upgrade, considering that he has an expansion and was supply blocked. A little late, huh?
A player's forces are under attack.
Isn't Todd the oldest? Ah, might be close. Okay, lightning shield again, but the raider will just disappear after a little bit of focus. The shop is coming up, the wyvern is gone. If you lose hunts, totally fine. They're buffer units anyway. Most important is archers. The damage is just nuts. And for Fly, I mean, nothing remaining but a last bit of hope. And there was a crucial mistake. And that crucial mistake was to leave 10 supply out of the fight.
Are under attack. A town is under siege.
Still trying to rebuild, but since like earlier than DreamHack Anaheim even, we know that hunts are amazing at tearing through buildings, and kind of exactly what I said, right? No tier 3 ever. As LawLiet is investing a lot of gold into detonates. You see this from him more than any other player. But Fly is not giving up. Hoping on some strong crits, but it's only 400. It's not that much. Would love to see marksmanship in tier 3 and aura and orb now, I guess, but it's optional. Can the Blade Master do something once the buffer units are gone? Once he can attack the archers a little better? I'm not sure. Has to retreat. Everything hurt. Even despite... This looks like a Spirit Link army if you ask me. And that's big, because Concealed is oftentimes considered the orc map. So LawLiet, after the disconnect on Warcraft Champs, an amazing game here. The hold in the upper left was the crucial fighting moment, and then this little gift by Fly by not fighting with the 2 raiders or forgetting about the raiders. There's another expansion in the middle now, just making sure that this is his game. If you're ahead, go further ahead. It's gonna be 3 base versus 1. Okay, we have mirror image now, but I don't think this will... Oh, even the high ground. Blade Master dead, level 5, waiting for the good game call. As now, oh, what a beauty to see these whiffs. Just threatening the detonators enough. A couple of surrounds here and there. And that, dear ladies and gentlemen, is double level 5. Would love to know what level the aura is, like Thorn's aura. Is he going Thorn's aura level 3? The madman. This is... yeah. Valuable effort by Fly. Daniel, thank you for the sub. Yeah, at this point, no mining in the main, but with that he can go for tier 3. Still on 2 bases, still super rich. Spending his resource very well. I
is under
don't really know what Fly sees in this game. Oh, maybe double kill right there. Poor peons. They live a tough life. Work all day and then getting slaughtered.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Just waiting for the tap out, really. Town portal. There's no TP on Fly. Is he just jumping on everything? Nope. Relative, like pretty conservative, I want to say. Not connecting too much to the shaman. Might be a chance for some lightning shield somewhere. Or just another Blade Master kill. You know, it's also an option. Don't know if Fly ever re-tech to tier 2, otherwise he has no mana potions, which is an issue, and no heal potions, of course, as well.
Forces are under attack.
Everything's so hurt again. Yikes.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master all by himself there. 2 raiders still against archers even. They don't do too much damage. And the best for the Night Elf is yet to come with the tier 3. And then things get really crazy with Orb, Aura, and Marksmanship. A relatively easy victory for LawLiet, I want to say. Tier 3 done, Moonwell upgrade, and yeah, the upgrades are kicking in now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I think this game boils down to the unsuccessful push in the upper left-hand side, and then the botched fight by Fly in the bottom left. That allowed LawLiet to just expand again. Level 6, okay. And there's no hex, so good. Okay, that's End Snare, but outside the fight, Tranquility still works. One of the channeling ultimates that still have value despite their being disabled. I'm just waiting for the first chimeras to fly in. And okay, we're fighting until last orc has fallen, which should be soon. Especially once the alchemist hits level 6 and can sell enemy units. Still one of the most broken spells I've ever seen in any game. You get Finger of Death, you get gold for it, and you get even more gold than your opponent paid for the unit. Which still makes no sense to me. Level 6 Shadow Hunter, but very far away from Blade Storm. Next to the fountain, it kinda has a chance. Lots of archers dying, but here comes the bottom. No orb. Oh, it does bring an orb. The one Kodo he got instantly killed. And same goes probably for the blade. Did he sell the crystal ball? Probably, eh? Yeah. Still a 20 supply lead. Still a base up. What does Fly do? There, double shop for double orb. Nice! Third attack upgrade as well. Things are going from bad to worse. Is it the Chimera Roost? No. What's he building? Ferries? I mean, we have seen games decided with one supply last year. But we're not that... We're not there yet.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh no! The double shop! No! Fly fighting capitalism. Oh, we got tranquil. We got transmute. Yeah, good luck. Cooldown also super short. Just sell everything. LawLiet 1500 gold. Game over. And LawLiet takes the 1-0 victory. Very, very, very one-sided in the end. Wasn't too one-sided in the early. Fought kind of brave by Fly, but yeah, that botch. Not having the Raiders in the fight, not having a Grunt in the fight. That hurt. That ruined the game. And as I said, this was the orc map. So how will things go on the other maps? Felt like Fly was in decent shape. He probably practiced quite a bit for Super WGL. It's good money on the line. I always like transmute. Yeah, if you have it, if it's yours, of course, then it's a great ultimate. One of the best ultimates. What do you mean more gold is percentage of the price? Ah, yeah, they reverted it. In the past patch, it was 125% of what your opponent paid for the unit. Now it's back to 100, which is still too much. In my opinion, way too much. Dude, my hate on transmute. I mean, I'm all for strong ultimates and stuff, but that's an unfair ultimate. Yeah, but that didn't decide the game here at all. That happened prior. Alchemist has to make profit. Yeah, but like my go-to example for this is a car. Imagine your opponent buys a car and then you have an ability, like he's driving that car for like weeks and he get miles on it, miles on the car, more and more and more. It's used. And then you have the ability to steal the car and sell it for the original price. It's not happening anywhere with anything. Yeah, that's just my hate on transmute. Next game will be starting in a second. Can LawLiet pull ahead with the 2-0? This game completely played on NetEase, so no server switcheroo thingies. Just waiting for the map. This one was really close. No, not really. There we go, and we know our second map. And our second map is Tidehunters, which always begs the question, Farseer or not. Fly loves the blade, but Farseer it is. Has established itself as the go-to build on Tidehunters, as you can creep fairly certain, fairly easy, fairly reliable, with the one camp to your side, and the wolves can kill the turtles in the middle. There's nothing wrong with the capitalism. Dude, there is a lot wrong with capitalism. How often do you see level 6 alchemists anyway? That's not the point! Just because you don't witness a murder often doesn't mean that murder is alright. Little extreme example, but, you know, it basically is murder. It's basically murder that you get paid for. It's basically a hitman job. For low mana and low cooldown. Keeper vs Farseer, different build. Fly is adapting to the meta. I guess more than most Chinese do at the moment, with grunts into headhunters. This is the norm, this is the best. And that is the way to 2. That would have been a sick lasted there. I do get the irony that I'm criticizing capitalism while streaming on an Amazon platform. I absolutely do. Alright, so far,
Players' forces are under attack.
Tame early game, little bit of a brawl in between, but nothing game deciding. Decent hits on the Keeper, who has quite some right clicks, eh? Wolves, Chain Lightning. Can he steal some creeps with Chain Lightning?
A player's forces are under attack.
That's the question. And can he get this mid-game dominance even versus a Keeper? Seems like LawLiet is dodging the middle. Doesn't want to fight wolves early. And it is one of the unique spots going to Fly. This is what we see pretty much all the time with ORC currently, this dominating mid games.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, level 3. Yeah, I don't want to be an archer right now, but good shadow melts. Thank you, Smofy, for the sub. Oh, staff out. Nicely timed by Fly. Okay, both playing on a good level. No major mistakes in this one. Fun exchanges. They push each other. I don't want to say to the ultimate level yet, but... they take this seriously, for sure. Very, very seriously. Oh, there's still no dispel. But not much damage done by Entangle yet. Not at all. Fly played this with a good balance of unit exposure and creeping. So he got the level 3, he's forcing out Dryads. Oh, will both units die? One Headhunter fell already. That would be super effective. Not too sure if he got that since the camera wasn't on it. And Shadowhunter. No, did I see that correctly? No bestiary? I think you need raiders. I really do. Nice wall, by the way. So Farseer can't enter, can't kill the lore. What a smart way to defend. Okay, there's the bestiary. Okay, we're waiting for the big explosion, but I don't think it will happen soon because Fly really doesn't want to fight without level 2 snakes. LawLiet is going heavy on archers. Not too sure if I like it yet, but he's delaying dryads for a long time. Oh, is the staff on cooldown? The staff is on cooldown. That's a not a TP. That's a reveal right here. Must be. Keeps the surround closed, the creeps are not getting involved. Just turned daytime, but you know, maybe the observer didn't get the news that Cloak of Shadows is working throughout the daytime as well. That was such a great patch, by the way. I thought it could be OP, but it turned out just perfectly. Now Dryads coming, transition into Bears. Wow, early Bears. He's skipping Dryads. Not respecting Wolves at all, or just, you know, prioritizing Rejuve. Why is the score still 1-0? Because it's 1-0?
A player's forces are under attack.
But okay, can you play without Dispel against the Wolves? You can use... Oh, Sappers! That's one. That's two. Really effective play. Wonderful connection by Fly. Of course, expensive. Now he's towering up, trying to create a little sanctuary there. Invo potion necessary. No reju under the invul. And now, trying to tower this. Okay, this is where things pick up pace. Tier 3 is done. Orb available if he has the resources, which he does because he can't get units. Gotta be very, very, very careful with the bears now. I think bears now mostly acting as supporters. At least one to spam Ritu. The other one used for the fight. Oh, Farseer overcommitment! Fly! Is it time that you adopt the Blade Master, your Blade Master play to the Farseer as well? Yikes! Yeah, that push is dead. So much time now. About 2 minutes to clean this up. 2 towers, alright, but no, not even reinforced defenses, really. And Orb is there. Bear's a little low mana, but that will be fixed soon. It's nighttime soon as well, which will help LawLiet tremendously in the defense to regen Moonwell Juice. I feel like LawLiet got this game in the palm of his hand. That Sapper play was so good, but the follow-up really lackluster.
A town is under siege.
There's a raider again in the base. Fly! So even Fly plays Farseer versus Night Elf now. It's probably only Tidehunters. Would be kind of surprised to see it anywhere else. It's just the norm on Tidehunters. But yeah, more bears. Roar. Super tanky Demon Hunter. Almost no mana on the Shadow Hunter because he's doing a good job burning. Farseer's back, alright. Got that Backstreet Boys reference there, everybody. Yeah, only 40 supply. You got the shop, which is nice. It's so hard to kill bears. You have nothing really that's effective against them. This little bit of magic damage of Shaman doesn't really add up. A Fly!
A player's forces are under attack.
Once again, hanging in there. Trying his utmost. He is getting a couple of kills. Wonder if LawLiet now regrets not going for Dryads. I don't really think so. And nighttime. Nighttime hit. It's such a blessing. Heavy tug of war, but isn't there only one possible winner here with these unit and hero combos? I think LawLiet didn't get punished for his tier 3 hard enough. Getting so many kills now, even the Shadow of the Towers. Yeah, that Farseer kill just wrecked him. Very expensive, slowed him down. Now he even got the problem of not having enough mana on the Shaman. Still no reinforced defenses. Yeah, it really feels like this game is a little hopeless. These matches always can seem pretty one-sided, I feel.
A player's forces are under attack.
But Fly is constantly making mistakes and LawLiet is not. That is the big difference. Rally points, hero losses, on this level not allowed. Not allowed at all. And yeah, once you're on tier 3, once you got the bears, once you got the orb, once your Demon Hunter is pretty much unkillable. At some point you lose everything.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this game, not even crits can save Fly, or fountains, or big item drops or something. Here we go. I think we're done wasting time. And get rid of the orcs. Still rally point mistakes. That's just not allowed. That's not allowed in this level. Off we go. Demon Hunter in front. Way too many bears. Interesting approach by LawLiet though. Skipping Dryads going to bears. How would this go if the Farseer doesn't fall early? There were only 2 bears. Now it's too many, obviously. We have to judge the mid-game, I guess. GG! 2-0 for LawLiet. Quite one-sided matches here thus far. Damn, they got some heavy metal on that clean feed. Yeah, pretty one-sided affairs. I did not expect this. I did not expect this series to be so one-sided. But Fly is kinda gifting him this. Little disappointed in this, but okay. Maybe Fly can turn this around. It's all on one server. Tide Hunters was probably LawLiet's pick, but we'll be there with map 3. Would be a big win for LawLiet, of course, if he can go all the way and take this 4-0 and make use of a relatively weak day for Fly. Boom, that boosts him up also, map score wise. Later tonight at 5 p.m. we have the German show Creepjack with Slash and Florentin Will. Where both will have their league games casted by me. Not everyone seems to have noticed, but 1-0 only gotten worth with time. I don't think so. He just pales in comparison to Happy. He still wins almost everything in Asia. I feel like his micro got a little worse, though. But he's getting older as well, eh? Older and slower. Next map has been started. We'll be there in a minute, I think. LawLiet could claim match points. Whoop, there we are. And map 3 is starting between Fly and LawLiet. This one, whoopsie, this one might be special, because this one is Last Refuge. And as you know, as a frequent viewer of the Back to Warcraft streams, here we might see talents. Actually could be the third different strategy by LawLiet. Going heavy tier 1 with Huns and Archers, then going Archers into Bears, and here talents. And Fly, is it a Farseer, is it a Blade? There's no rule of thumb here on this map, right? I feel like it's oftentimes Blade, but it could also be Farseer. Is it a Demon Hunter opening? Yes! Talent time, baby! And a Blade Master. Oh, lovely! Once in a while, old school talent play is quite a beauty to watch. LawLiet rushed the Bears in the name of the Rejuvenation Cup. Yeah, Fly needs to step up his game. Fly has to shut down his mistakes. Turn it off. He's playing real good, but then there's this 2 or 3 moments of not being focused enough. And that's the throw. So that can't happen here. Playing against talents has become more common on Last Refuge. Still not the strategy you face the most in general. Only on this map, only on this matchup. He knows. He will adapt. Will he overcome? Is the question. Oh, Demon Hunter. Did he buy the circlet? Yes, steals the circlet away. Takes a couple of hits, but already having 2 items here. This early game will oftentimes be very contested between the 2 heroes. So I like that. We saw the impact of a circlet already in a game between Happy and 120. Blade Master goes on a hunt. Not contesting any creeps, just wisps. Lumber is pretty important here. So you need Detected Tier 3, you need the 2 Engines of Wind, you need the shop, you need the 2 upgrades on the talents.
A player's forces are under attack.
So chasing wisps can be a good alternative. Oh, did Fly tech without a barracks? I kinda didn't see / don't remember. The thing is, it must not be talents. It could be a very heavy tier 2 push with Naga Mass Archers. Okay, Grant's coming, then he can creep. Since he's creeping, LawLiet, he won't go for this push, as he won't have enough archers. Demon Hunter, both would love level 2 for their passive. Evasion and crit. Potential big creep jack by Fly, but Windwalk is already running out. What's he going for? Just the small one, gets the steal, not bad. But now LawLiet knows and he can't abandon this. But he's losing the Engine of War, possibly. Oh, Berserker early for LawLiet, that helps a bit. But not enough, no repair, there's no mana though! Oh no, the Boulder Toss disaster! Fly and the Blade! Name a worse couple! Unlucky, but also very suicidal. If you know you have limited mana. Oy, 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 oy. I know it's not the end of the world. I know it's only level 1. I know it was probably on purpose, but it blocks the Shadow Hunter. It gave the Demon Hunter XP. It boosts him up to level 2.3. And there were barely any losses for LawLiet except the Engine of War.
Players' forces are under attack.
Rough. Okay, Beastmaster confirms that this is talents. We'll go for push. Nice positioning by LawLiet, knowing that the heroes are rather weak and that Blade Master killed delayed the Shadow Hunter, so he doesn't have to fear Hex. I can just go. Okay, there is Hex now. Oh, is he staffing onto the Wisp? Or just checking things out? Just checking things out. Okay, decides, okay, he's home. I can't really do too much. Let's go creeping. Let's go for the heavy mana burn. And this is Fly not going TC. I think it's the better choice in the end, but it's the least entertaining choice, I think. Like shockwaves. We all love shockwaves, right? Thunderhawk reveals the blade. And again, no mana. That's a tally step this time, though. But is there enough health? Fly. Greedy. Can't really do anything about it. Four talents queued? That Engine of Wind is busy. Devotion Aura, nah. Doesn't really make a difference here. As there is no big physical damage. Ooh. That's brave. He's trying to expand against talents. Okay. Good luck. Blade Master was revealed thanks to the Fairy Fire. Wow. LawLiet putting on a clinic again. Like, not one game was really close. And Fly overcommitting hard, trying to go for the hero kill, but pretty certain that's the staff. That game plan of Fly is out the window, and this matchup is so razor sharp when it comes to timings. That Blade Master kill, usually Fly finds ways around it to make up for it, but not this time. Is Master Training done? Click on a talent, click on a talent. Come. Do me the favor. Actually, now that I think about it, Devotion Aura is pretty good against Fairy Fire. Yep, I take everything back. So, it's already rough when you have a good mid game. When talents can't touch you for such a long time. Here, LawLiet is just owning this map. Like it's nothing. So, do we have Cyclone? We will have the answer in a second. We definitely have a very hurt army for Fly. So the first grunt is down already. The second one will follow. It's one of the most fun things to right click on grunts with talents, because just melt. Fairy Fire on them when you're in a good position. Oh, steals the last hit, level 3 for the Beastmaster. And yeah, we do have Cyclone. And we don't have the spell. That's the craziest thing. Like, what is he thinking? Expansion against talents without the spell. Like, oh, can he force the kill? Yes, sir. Beastmaster down. Not bad. I just realized this. There's no shaman, no walkers. Yeah. Yeah, that ain't Fly. That doesn't work. Doesn't matter what you build, it will be up in the air if you don't have the spell. He must have known about the talents. I mean, he's been playing this for aeons. Got the hero kill at least. Maybe he wanted to tower push before, but all his timings were screwed. But he wanted to expand them. Doesn't really make some sense. Maybe he thought, okay, if I build towers, you can't cyclone towers. LawLiet is just wide awake. LawLiet just stomping Fly here. True! Like the entire series.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, sweet crow form snipe. Doesn't even wait for the last hit on the ogre. Fly got it. Shadowhunter though. Shadowhunter though is surrounded and dead. Come on. In this series I'm kinda lucky we don't go for the full best of 6. Cool crits and all. LawLiet may be a little over ambitious. Wait, is he killing all heroes? No, right? No, not really. Maybe a little too ambitious here, fighting without the Beastmaster. Or what's this army again? I bet Fly wins this one. If he loses, call me a fool. I will hold you to that, Margie-man. Blade has quite some crits, though. Quite some claws. Got the claw plus 12.
A player's forces are under attack.
When was the last time we saw all 5 heroes on the map? Nothing's really working for Fly this series. Reconsidering, CH was the closest by far. Oh, Beastmaster! TP! Yes. Decent saves, of course. But that fighting without the Shadow Hunter is so rough. So what if Fly is expanding up there, fortifies everything with towers and serpent wards, just camps.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
I don't think this will be allowed, though. I guess we have all heroes back. We? Missing the Tinker. Tinker's still dead? Fly so brave. Okay, hero focus galore. We are living in hero focus meta since DreamHack Stockholm. Good chunk of misses from the talents, but you know what makes talents great isn't the damage, it's their abilities, and you can still apply them. Level 5 on the Demon Hunter. 1400 gold. He already has the Hunter Soul, so it can go into something else. He's going for an expansion, probably some upgrades. I think he really did forget about the Tinker. Finally get the scouting talent that was flying there for a long time, but yeah, ain't no chance. Ain't no chance to get this expo up.
A town is under siege.
The towers are really helpful, gotta give him that, but yeah, the army seems to be tiny. But remember that LawLiet also has a 1k bank to work with. Oh man, this Demon Hunter hits so hard. Half of the army up in the air again, forcing this fight. As there's so much mana for so much Cyclone. Unbelievable. And yeah, no dispel. Just no dispel. Tinker staff this time. We learned how to save our heroes. That's the Blade Master dead. That's the Shadow Hunter dead. That's Fly dead. And that's the first point for LawLiet in the Reju Cup. 3-0 is at least a tie. And it's really not Fly's day. It's really not Fly's day. Every single game, he's making big mistakes. This is rather Night Elf owning Orc instead of LawLiet owning Fly. Well, if the Orc is losing his heroes in the early game every single game, then obviously you have the lead. This is like the football equivalent would be getting a red card at the 20-minute mark. Then of course it seems easy at the end. Prove me wrong. But Fly is inviting LawLiet to dominance. It's just not Fly's day. There's an off day. You know, maybe his child was wide awake in the middle of the night and didn't get much sleep. Or, you know, sometimes the things feel off. Sometimes, you know, my casts are bad. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, but happens. And LawLiet, he's not making any big mistakes. And that's just the difference. Making mistakes, not making mistakes. Lose, win. Had to think for a second if I do this correctly, but I think I did. We'll throw you into a tiny little break. Just to get some water. And then we're back with map 4. We're back with match points for LawLiet. One more, and he is tied with Happy for the lead in Rejuvenation Cup. That is a pretty heavy 3-0 today. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. We're on Northern Isles, everybody. And yeah, once again, like, not only coming down to mistakes, also strategic choices. No dispel against talents is just murder. Just murder. I wish these broadcasts were a few hours later. You know, Jeeve Dota, you can watch the VODs anytime you want. What's a red card? Typical American comment by Ann Williams. When a player gets sent off the field for doing a foul. Fly with the Blade Master against the Keeper. This is gonna be interesting. It's also interesting that they have 4 different maps here, which is fun, interesting. So,
A player's forces are under attack.
let's see. Huntress opening, and again the question: will Fly scout the AP? Will he strike back? Can he make this a tie? Can he make the series a little closer than it was throughout the first half? Love to see 6 games. Wouldn't mind to eat something, as it is closing in on 3 PM and didn't even breakfast yet. Yep, AP coming. Is there a blue dot moving? I think so. I think so. Excellent scouting. Excellent scouting by Fly. This feels like he finally hit his rhythm. Even though he can't find the Keeper, which is a little obscure. Has to go for the staff, has to shut this down, but no grunts available. I like that. Just invest into the staff. You need it anyway to get out of Entangle. Or you don't need it, but it's good to have. Now the Blade Master's reaching the Keeper with critical strikes, puts damage on him. If he's low HP, he gotta get off the map, get closer to his main base, and then that's always better for you. So Fly pulling the right strings thus far.
A player's forces are under attack.
But it's time for an expansion anyway, as the push didn't work. And it's time for hunts. Fly doing a good job keeping the grunts safe, yet using them. Ooh, is the Blade Man? Ooh. Is that a creep check right there? Is the Windwalk duration long enough? Don't think so. But interesting play by LawLiet to move onto the map again. Not focusing on creeping on his expansion, but rather apply more pressure. No way he's AP pushing. What?
A player's forces are under attack.
Ballsy. But okay, we got Owl Scouts, we got Dust. We have no tier 2, I think. It's just tier 1 AP push. Ambitious. Really ambitious. And this has been Fly's best early game thus far. But he had some... Oh, last hit. Who gets it? Focus fire. Okay, Blade Master got it. Item ring. Nice on the keeper. More reveal. There's another entangle. Oh no, I cursed him. Did I? Did I? Did I? Okay, he didn't. Okay, I think we can be very, very sure that there's no expansion by Fly here. Is LawLiet expanding at the same time, or is it just a shop? Ah, just the Engine of War. Okay. Not the greatest position for the Wisps, now that Fly knows what's up. Had to invest a tiny little bit into healing his units back up, but Shadowhunter is there, Warmill is coming, Shaman are not delayed this time. Yeah, LawLiet wants a different position, for sure. Good scout on the right hand side. Oh, is that the peon for an expansion or just scouting?
A player's forces are under attack.
Not sure. We finally have tier 2. It's just fighting into the snake pit. Man, LawLiet. He has the confidence of a 7-time world champ right now. As if nothing can touch him. Despite the damage types, despite the power spikes, I think is still with him. And now the towers are coming up at the 6 o'clock position. 4 of them. Not gonna be too easy. Fly is losing. Oh, not this grunt, because there's a heal wave, but he's out of mana now. Needs to retreat, and this was one of the strongest moments for Fly. With Shaman there, with mana on the Shadowhunter. Oh. Is there another reveal? Jesus, he's so risky with his blade entangle. Ah, I had the potion. Expanding when you're getting tower pushed? Well, this tower push might be abandoned just by the fight. That was a huge investment. This is a weird game. But I like it weird.
A player's forces are under attack.
No reinforced defenses, no towers, nothing with piercing or siege damage. Ah, the demo is coming out. Ooh, this is an important one. Fly reacting nicely. More wisps. Oh my god, so many of them. Didn't necessarily connect the best spot as he didn't hit any Shaman or Shadowhunter. And here we go. Reinforced defenses coming. Demolisher ready. Pushing the Expo. Okay, he's kind of sacrificing 1 or 2 APs to knock down the Great Hall, which is a good choice, I think. You don't have to break the base. But oh my. That's a lot of wisps. Fly supply blocked again. If you can reach the demo, I think this game is over. Or, of course, as always, kill a hero. No potions, no consumables, but not much mana. No level 3 on the Keeper at all. And out of 4 APs, only 1 survived. And I wonder for how much longer, as, you know, the demo is still there. Decent reaction by Fly when it comes to defending his base, but the burrows are gone, and that keeps him at, oh, what is it, 30 something. Still LawLiet running out of steam. I think he only has one production building, right? Otherwise he couldn't afford 4 APs and so many wisps. And there's too many shaman. He can't go for treants to put pressure on the demo. This might be Fly's game actually, if he's not making a big mistake. Let's go. Going for the Keeper. No counter focus as there is no entangle. There should be no entangle. There's a potion. Keeper dead. And the Blade Master survives thanks to the potion. Very well executed defense. This expansion he attempted, bought him time, gets a double kill, and I feel like we have ourselves a series, everybody. That was too ballsy. That was too ambitious. That was too brave by LawLiet. Trying to play this without heroes is solid choice. But yeah, losing both heroes is unwinnable. Without any counter kill. Level 4 and 3. No revive. 19 supply. GG! Okay, Fly strikes back. Is that the start of the turnaround for Fly? Or was it just a one-off? Like, if LawLiet plays standard now, he should be given the advantage again. Yeah, that was seeing these 4 APs next to the expansion. But the expansion bought time and forced a reposition. Fly's movement on the map was really good, I think. That was the most fun map so far, I think. You agree with me, ladies and gentlemen? LawLiet playing the 4th different strategies on 4 maps in a matchup that seems set in stone. And for a while I even came out saying that this matchup bores me a bit. But not if you play it like LawLiet. Very, very hard to prepare for him. Very good hold. I thought it's over. Same! Pretty much the same for me. Maybe he expected an earlier expansion from Fly? Also, very early scout by Fly. Towards the initial AP. And yeah, little bit botched attempt. Little bit too brave. Little bit too aggressive. Little bit too much of everything. We go back to Tidehunters. We've been there before, and we saw the Farseer we saw the botch tower push by Fly because he lost the hero in a second. So, how does this game look when he's not losing the hero? That's the question. This is what it all boils down to. So, CORSAIR again. So it's the grunt into Headhunter's opening. Basically a regame of what we've seen before. LawLiet just having fun. I think so too. Hope that won't bite him later when, I don't know, he's losing a position because of one map or something. And that means that Happy is leading the table after Playday 1. But of course, there's 9 Playdays for every player, so this doesn't mean much. When we had the Super WGL, which was the last round-robin format in an Asian tournament, there were quite some players who had momentum swings. Like started off great and then fell off, or vice versa, had a bad start, but then catching up quite fast. It comes down to your opponents in the early as well, right? Like, if you're facing a Lin first match or a Happy first match, yeah, you might expect a loss there. Yeah. LawLiet's Nettie's nickname translates to "I'm not throwing." Well, hopefully he doesn't throw the series.
A player's forces are under attack.
So we level up to the Chain Lightning, and then the CORSAIR is trying to steal some and prevent the Keeper level 3. Say the truth, Neo, you're Ewan McGregor, don't lie to us. I keep on hearing this and I really, really don't see it, but hey. That's what Ewan McGregor would say, right? In my position. Because if I confirm that I'm Ewan McGregor, you know that I'm filthy rich and then you wouldn't sub and donate anymore, right? So, that's just me being very smart. Not so smart is running into Ensnare and Entangle and donating a grunt away. That's a little bit of a yikes. That shouldn't happen.
Is under siege.
So LawLiet with a little bit of a lead early, but since there's no expansion up yet or no big mass coming, I think that's fine. Also, an expansion might be a little greedy when you expect your opponent to push you. So I wonder what his prep is this time. And if Fly is going for the same strat at all. Because he's continuing to build grunts. No headhunters. CORSAIR grunts. Last time LawLiet tried Archers into Bears. And Archers into Bears works against almost everything, I think. Except like a Firelord push on tier 2 or something. But then you have Wisps. So this should work either way. Okay, I think at this point, safe to say that Fly is trying something else. Did he build a war mill? Otherwise, it's of course no tech. No push. Why grunts though? Why Tidehunters again? Well, usually in the format you have one home map, one home server and one away server. So you play a map twice. But here they play both on netties, so yeah, it's not really making a difference. And I don't really know why we got 4 different maps initially. The weird thing was to see Northern Isles, not to see Tidehunters twice. I don't know. Well, Radar Walker. Now you play this spell or what? Oh, Panda, no Alchemist. Sick. Yeah, someone has to explain Fly's brain to me. To go into Walkers. Maybe Walkers are against Bears. I think this is what Lynn played yesterday, 2 days ago in the qualifier was mine. And yeah, don't underestimate the damage of mass Spirit Walkers. They hit like a destroyer without mana. They're relatively tanky. Spirit Link always good. Oh no, Fly. You don't have a TP. You're burning. Oh, you do have a TP. Whoopsie. God, I missed my own camera control. So, isn't the Panda pretty bad against walkers? Or is it good because there's even damage distribution anyway thanks to Spirit Link, and you just push this further with Breath of Fire? We'll see. He says you are Ewan. Okay, yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Very much confused by this match. Look at Dryads. So he stays on tier 2. Creep Jack. Whoopsie. Poor archers. But Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, and Entangle seems to be a pretty good combo at this stage of the game. We do have a heal scroll, which is absolutely necessary against this style, against this, I don't know, double AoE if you want to call it with Spirit Link and Breath. But Panda's not 3 yet, so this seems fightable. It's also daytime. No Moon Juice. Regeneration. Heal wave, but only for so long. Heal scroll invested as well. Fly, is there a follow-up really? There are no towers. He's just pushing Dryads back, which I think can heal in a second. Would love to have an Alchemist now for heal spray, of course. So when is Fly running out of steam? Can he kill 2 or 3 more units, maybe a hero, and play it from there? Or, oh no, detonates! And he's blocking. No, he could have blocked the grunts. Okay, he did enough. As the level 2 Breath of Fire and level 4. Everything's super mega hurt though. Kingdom for an Alchemist. Or a heal scroll. And now Fly, can you push forward or not? Can you make this a 3-2? Or will this be over after? The hero's got to carry for a bit. Moonstone used. Expo running. LawLiet will be filthy rich in a second. Oh, Panda. Next to the shore. Potion. Is it on cooldown? Looks like it. Oh, 6 stab last second. Oh, not sick enough. Okay, Fly. You do have an opening here. But you gotta do something about this expansion as well. Running out of steam. No mana. There is a little bit of dispel left. Oh man. Needs healing. Somehow the Dryad spears. The Dryads are chasing it. They kill the Shadow Hunter. Oh no, Fly. Overcommitment. Wolves, no issue, will be dispelled right away. As long as the Keeper is alive and can just entangle a bit, these units will be properly dead. LawLiet trying to hang on till nighttime. But Entangle is just such a sick spell when there's no purge. And this is why you usually see Shaman in this matchup. So without healing, what a slaughter, what a bloodbath this is. But level 5, oh, just slightly running out of range of the Entangle, but another kill. That was XP feeding galore. Would love to have my XP chart now, but can't. Okay, that Expo is his lifeline. Both have to rebuild. Fly is down in supply, Fly is down in levels, Fly has to wait for the Shadow Hunter. Fly is transitioning into Headhunters now, as he knows that LawLiet is not on the way to tier 3, but will be shortly. Once he gets some lumber, don't think it requires a shredder at this point. Just build some more wisps, I guess. You can never have too many wisps in this matchup as you want to detonate anyway. Do you know if the Asian players are going to test the new maps from that we've seen in the Hive Workshop? Nope. No idea. Usually not. But you can always ask them. Like if you're a map maker. LawLiet reacts to this quite well, usually. Also the other Koreans, all very approachable. But the Chinese is a little harder. Okay, the longer the series goes, the more fun it is. Mana Stone, close to level 5. Big invul, heal scroll, Shadow Hunter back. But as always, with Farseer against Dryads, what's the level 5 Farseer doing? Wolves, dispelled against Dryads. Chain Lightning, doesn't affect Dryads as magic immune. Moin moin Grinchy! What's up, mate? Invis Wolves might do something against the expansion at some point. I don't know. Where's the panda, by the way? Ah, there we go. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, sweet little combo. We do have healing against it with Shadow Hunter, exactly. And the heal scroll. And LawLiet is still so hurt. If he can get rid of the control of the Raiders, this might be his game. Heal scroll committed relatively early. Dryads are just streaming in and Fly. Barely above 50. Got the Kodo. Kind of an answer to bears already in combination with the walkers. It's not bad at all. Oh, Panda! It can't die again! Breath of Fire, staff out as the ensnare is worn off. Kind of surprised that there's still a wolf. It's good experience. It's easy to chase. There we go. Thank you for listening, mate. And Fly. Facing a 21 supply deficit. And a Panda. That's wrecking his army. And a Keeper who's entangling everything. Oh, Toxic with a Knowledge Bomb. When you put Spirit Link on wolves and Dryads dispel it, the first disc will remove Spirit Link, but the damage made to summons is put onto actual units as well. Wow, really? That's super bad to go for wolves then.
A player's forces are under attack.
That, am I wrong? But nobody should go wolves against Dryads. I'm not doubting you. You know pretty much everything about this game. But it's like a free AoE damage thingy. Plus experience. I mean, it drains mana, but look at the Dryads. They're all full of mana. We're fighting closer and closer to Fly's base. That helps. Massive, massive Breath of Fire. And, okay, the Shadow Hunter might be able to out-heal it with the mana potion. He's fighting into the snake sticks, but Panda just face tanking everything. Face tanking the damage from the orc and face melting the entire army. Level 6. Yep, good luck without raiders to fight against tranquility. Do we see it? Hey, here we go. Ultimate time. Is it the first today? I think so. So, this is unwinnable.
Are under attack.
This is... Let's take a look at... Toxie must be right. He's always right. But then abolished magic is working like little AoE bombs. It's kind of funny. How much is it actually? Do you know? Yeah, huge concave of dryads. Well, this expansion was put at a perfect time. I think Fly took too long to scout it. He never sent the wolves to harass it or to force repair or anything. And then it's a typical 2 ways 1 base situation. Once the panda is 5, there should be a tap out. Fly, he's staying in these games a little longer than necessary. Again, Tranquility, man, the cooldown is ridiculously low. Farseer can sell himself for a little bit, but I think the Shadow Hunter also, yeah, has a mana potion, can go for a little bit more healing, but has to consume it soon. And it's just... like, even though the damage type is in favor of raiders with siege versus unarmored and stuff, the poison damage is stacking up. The Breath of Fire does the rest. Drunken Haze gives a mischance. Oh, panda? That must be a staff. Or an invul. Really wants to keep the panda in to not waste any XP, I think. Would love to see thorns, but it would just add to... oh, sweet staff. Would just add to the damage distribution even further with Spirit Link, and you know, we talked about this. Huh, the solution would also be don't link the wolves. Yo. I didn't think of that. But sometimes you can't control it. Like, only the first Spirit Link thing can be chosen, and then it jumps on random, right? Oh, we're on tier 3. Yeah, things are getting much worse for Fly. Second expansion. Oh, feisty Murlocs. Stepping Fly in the back as well. Is it just me, or is everybody staying in the game a little longer than necessary today? Am I getting impatient for casting too many games in too little time? Or is there a theme today? Oh yeah, we had the Alki Ultimate, Alki Ultimate before. But I mean, where is the way back for Fly? He's not doing anything against this expansion, even with raiders. Like, no run by, no wolf attacks. Ah, Chimera Ruse. The typical get out of my game card. And there's also no reinforced defense. Like, he's getting slaughtered everywhere. He's getting slaughtered economically. He's getting slaughtered in hero-wise. He's getting slaughtered army-wise. If you get enough time to get a stronghold to 50% with piercing damage, then you know the game is not going too bad for you. Okay. Let's go. Level 5 Panda. Burn, everybody, burn. Could we see Earthstorm and Fire? I don't think we have enough time. I don't know. Triple kill on the Raiders. We don't... Will we see the Chimeras? I don't think so. No. No! Game by Fly and LawLiet is taking this home. 4-1. I think even the one map wasn't really necessary. LawLiet just playing very, very good throughout the majority of the series, except this Northern Isle game, which was a little clowny, you know. But apart from that, super strong, crisp performance, great detonates, always calling the wisp in time, going for cool unit combinations, displaying 5 different strategies on 5 different maps, and Fly wasn't ready. The first 3 maps were pretty bad, actually. Early hero losses, not supposed to be that way, give a wide opening to LawLiet. Kind of fixed that in game 4, got a little bit of momentum, but very, very weird unit and strategy choices. Oh, they have a cool table. Look at this. Oh, wrong. Look at this. Happy first, LawLiet second, 1-0. Well, the rest of the table isn't really proper, as 1-0 should be last, Fly second last. But yeah, those are the other players in this tournament. We still have Foggy, Focus, Colorful, Chemico, Soen, and Lin yet to be seen. And games will not continue tomorrow, but on Saturday and Sundays, as I said, I'm not too sure if I'll be able to cast it because of the War3 Champions Final starting at 3 p.m. Maybe I'll do one game and then prepare W3C, or I just do big replay casts where we will have the overlay completely for us and not just this wishy-washy clean feed without any kind of overlay. I'm not sure. So yeah, one-sided games today. Did expect this to be closer. LawLiet, good shape, happy, ultimate dominator of the world. And the move of the year with the circlet at the shop against 1-0. That was incredibly sick. We will continue streaming in roundabout 1.5 hours. With Creepjack, we got Slash with us, we got Florentine with us. They both have their league games. It will be in German then. And I think I have to answer some questions in this stupid quiz they do every week. But, you know me. I own them. And hope you had fun. This is the first out of 10 playdays. No, 22 playdays, right? 9 playdays for every player, but in total 22 broadcasts like this. So, hope you had fun. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the very kind words. Looking forward to the German show later. Tomorrow I have a media day, so no stream, but we will be back with War3 Champions Finals on Saturday, with War3 Champions Finals on Sunday. Monday is the... Is Monday the Being Esports qualifier already? Or is that the week after? I think it's the week after. So I might have Monday off. Being Esports is the week after. So I have Monday. Maybe on Monday I will stream the replays of the Rejuvenation Cup games I miss. But you will see everything about that on our homepage, backtowarcraft.com. We are very, very thankful for our Patreon supporters, patreon.com/backtowarcraft. If you want to help out, if you want to help finance this project, keep the engine running, even though ESL and DreamHack are not with us anymore, you guys are. We're very thankful for that. And we're also very, very thankful for CORSAIR, who are sponsoring us every single month for almost a year now. And I can say that they prolonged the contract, extended the contract, or want to extend the contract. It's not like there's no signature yet, but we had a good talk yesterday. CORSAIR will be with us throughout 2022, so feel free to check out their products over at corsair.com or DE or wherever you are. And buy some Virtuoso headsets. buy some K95 keyboards, buy some Saber RBG mice, or buy anything. Also buy Elgato stuff, sister company of Corsair, and Elgato stuff is just the best streaming gear you can get. See you in 90 minutes after I had some food. Thank you, Randius, for the sub. Who do we host? Who do we host? Who's streaming? Foggy? Witty? Crota? Foggy, Witty, Crota. We have a 3-minute delay, right? You can't answer in time. Maybe you catch it. I will obey whatever you say. See you in a bit.